but you need to understand how to qualify them, how to understand where they're at in their business. This is a very, very crucial part of the process. And I do highly recommend, if it's your first client or your second, or ongoing, it is a lot easier just to choose a client that we've already have a successful funnel and ad campaign for. It's going to make life a lot easier than going off the wall, trying to recreate the wheel with a business that is not already inside the academy. So with that being said, I'm going to kick off this training, this video, finding the right client. Okay. The very first thing you want to do, okay, this is after you've already prospected, okay, you've gone out and you've prospected from whatever strategy you used. You have someone that's interested in what you do, okay. You're going to want to schedule a qualifying call with the client, okay, and on this qualifying call, you're going to want to know three things to qualify them, okay. Does the client need you, and can they pay you? Okay, it's a very, very simple question. Okay, does the client need you? Can they pay you? All right, you don't want to work with somebody that doesn't need you. Okay, so one example of this could be their answer would be, actually, we already have someone in-house that does our marketing, or we have so many referrals, we can't take on any new business right now. Okay, they may not need you, and they may not want to pay you for what you do. Okay, so it's a lot better to go walk through open doors than go knock on locked doors, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, the second qualifying question is, can the client handle and close your leads? Okay, these three questions are the main goals that you want to get out before you understanding them. Can the client handle your leads, and can they close your leads? All right, so can the client take on more business right now? Can they take leads? Can they close your leads? Can they properly handle them? What's their sales process look like? Okay, these are all very important things that you want to know. The third thing is, can you provide them an ROI? Do you have a funnel? Do you have a solution? Do you have a system, whether that be in the academy or to create it from scratch? Can you put together a system that where you're going to actually be able to send them enough leads, they're going to have to close enough sales to be able to pay you and to pay for the advertising cost? Okay, very crucial, because you could send somebody 1,000 leads, but if they can't close any of them, do you think they're going to want to pay you? Absolutely not. All right, so it's very important that you understand that that you can actually provide a system that returns an ROI. Okay, so understanding them. So once you've figured out these three things, you've qualified them, this is a client that you're willing to get to learn more about, so that you're not only you're actually protecting your time, and you're not wasting their time, okay, when you figure out this stuff. Okay, so the next phase of this process is, on the qualifying call, would be to understand them. Where are they at in their business right now? Okay, and that's when you're going to get into the nitty and gritty of the situation. Okay, first question you're going to ask them is, why did you agree to come to this phone call? You want to know this because it's pretty much going to handle any objection as to what your credibility is, what your skill level is, how long you've been in this game. Okay, if they booked a phone call with you and agreed to come to some type of qualifying call, just to kind of see if you guys are a good fit for each other, you would have already prospected them, maybe delivered them some type of value, or something like that. Okay, also you want to ask that question just to see if they're going to say, I want more customers, I need more customers, we don't have in-house marketing, we don't do paid advertising, we don't do Facebook ads, we don't do this stuff. So if they come out and say those kinds of things, you're like, okay, cool, that's what I do, that's what we're here for. Okay, so just get the basics down, get the basic understanding that you have I have something that you want, and let me help and show you how we're going to get you there. But you have to ask them these questions to understand them. Okay, second question, what kind of customers are you looking for? Okay, so if you're calling up a dentist, okay, if you're prospecting a dentist and you're having a qualifying call with them, dentists do a lot of different things. Okay, they might do Invisalign in-house, they might do dental implants, they might do veneers, they might do cosmetic surgery, they might just do basic cleanings and exams. Okay, you're going to want to know what type of client are you looking for. Same thing with a chiropractor. Okay, Most chiropractors just like to do adjustments, and they'll have repeat customers. They'll come back in to treat their joint pain and stuff like that. Other chiropractors are like, I want to work with people that are only in auto accident, which is probably the most difficult lead to possibly get. So if you do go down that rabbit trail, I warn you, okay, it is difficult. It's not impossible, it's difficult. But you want to know what type of customers they're looking for, because different business owners have different types of services in their business. So get very specific on which type of lead you're going to be able to deliver them. And your marketing system should be to market one specific service. Okay, don't do multiple different types of services. Do one specific service. That's the easiest way to create a marketing funnel. All right, number 3, what's the average lifetime value of one customer? Okay, so for example, a chiropractor. Okay, if someone comes in to see a chiropractor, though they may come in one time and see the chiropractor and pay a consultation of $75. And then the chiropractor say, I want to see you once a week for the next 30 weeks, and it's $75 a visit. Okay, cool. So if you do the math on that, okay, 30 times 75, whatever, here, I'll whip out my calculator real quick. Okay, so the lifetime value of that patient would be $2,250. Okay, so if you had a chiropractor and that's what they were charging, and because the chiropractor determines what level of treatment that patient needs, and if they're paying cash or if they're paying insurance or what the case is. Okay, so if you're talking to a chiropractor and they're telling you lifetime value of a client's about $2,500, you're like, cool. So if I bring in a new patient, lifetime value over 30 weeks, roughly however long their treatment is about $2,500. So you have to understand that process, okay? Because not every business owner, it's not a fast cash business, okay? Like if you're doing party bus or limousine, the average cost for a party bus for one night for 4 to 6 hours is about $700 to $800. That's fast cash, okay? Lifetime value, now that client might rent a party bus or a limousine weeks, months, or years later, or tell their friends about it. That's also great things about repeat business. But the lifetime value of one customer is really great to understand. So if your client is worried about making too much money on the front end, you can say, hey, you're actually going to make X, Y, and Z over 6 to 12 months with this one, if I bring you this one customer. And those reoccurring retainers will pile on top of each other every time the patient or the client comes in to visit. Very, very important. Okay. Number 4, what are you currently doing to get new customers? You want to know what they're doing right now. Are they referral based? Are they making random posts on Facebook? Is someone actually doing paid advertisements on Google? Are they using YouTube? Are they using Facebook? Are they using Instagram? What are they doing? Is someone standing outside of their business in a banana outfit handing out free entree coupons? Like, what are they doing? Okay, you'll see a lot of business old schools. They'll stand outside their business with some crazy outfit, or they'll have like a spin wheel to win like a free prize. Like, that's old school marketing techniques you'll see through your journey if you don't know what I'm talking about. But what are they doing right now to get new customers? Understand what they're doing, what's working, what's not working. Okay, those are very important things to understand about your customer. The 5th thing, what's your sales process and who does the selling? Okay, this is so crucial. So in this whole process that I'm talking about, finding the right client, now you're understanding them. This one process, if they don't have this, if they don't have a solid system in place to actually close your leads, it's going to be a very difficult client to convince to pay you on the reoccurring every single month. Okay, so what's your sales process and who does the selling? Okay, so you're going to want to know who's actually closing deals for this business. Okay, so an example that they'll answer to that question, they could say, we generate a lead, someone calls the lead, and they book an appointment. Cool, that's it. There's no selling. Like, you need an actual salesperson that's educated on the product, that can answer questions, and that can offer special discount or something for free or a value if someone contacts them to get them to book that appointment. It's so important. So for you as the marketing professional here trying to bring them more customers, you're going to want to actually work with the salesperson of the business, okay? And you're going to want to provide them material, which I'll get into later on here in the training, okay? So know who's done the selling, understand their sales process, how does the customer come into their business, and actually when the money is exchanged for the service, what does that process look like? You have to understand that and ask those questions. 6, if you had 100 prospects, how many would you close? Okay, easy number, 100, and it's a percentage. Okay, so the average sales that we've seen from lead generation across the board between all of our clients and in the industry is 20%. That's just the way it is. So 1 out of every 5, your client should be able to close, but given the lead is handled in appropriate manner with the right type of sales process, okay? So you want to ask your question that if you had 100 potential clients or 100 potential customers that you guys generated through lead generation, referrals, or whatever, however you get your leads, how many are you going to close? Get that answer. Know how badass or how not badass their sales process is. They may say 50%. We're hotshots. We close 50% of our leads. Cool. Someone might say 10%. We have a lot of flyby people that just want to ask for pricing. Cool. So get that answer so you can understand. But for your knowledge going into this space, for lead generation with the right type of sales process, 20% is average. Okay, so know that now. Last question, number 7. How many new customers would you like to add per month? Super important question, right? Because you want to know, where are they going in their business? Where do they want to grow to? They obviously don't want to stay seeing X number of patients or clients per month right now. They have a particular goal in mind that they want to get to. So find out what that is. They might be seeing 100 customers a month right now, but they might want to see 500 per month. Okay, so understand where their short-term goals are and their long-term goals. That's kind of where this question is going into. Where are they at now? Where do they want to be in about 90 days? And then where do they want to be in a year from now? This is very important because when you ask this question, it kind of shows that you're not just here for a few grand. You're here for a few million. And you want to create a lifetime long partnership with this company. Okay, so figure out where they are now, where they want to be in 90 days, where they want to be in a year. Show them that you're committed. You're not just another fly-by marketer that's going to send them some leads and call it a day. You're going to commit to them, give them the lead generation system, and work with them on the sales process as well. Because if money is not exchanged for what they do, they are not happy and they will not pay you. Your job is to make sure that the client is happy and paying you. So you have to assist in that sales process. Okay. So get those numbers, get that information. And then at this point on your qualifying call, it's pretty much the conversations goes like, well, great, perfect. Let's schedule actually a demo where I can show you some marketing material. I can walk you through what our funnels look like. I can walk you through any live campaigns that we have going on and show you our process and how we send you the lead and show you the programs and technologies that we use and walk them through the entire process from when someone's scrolling on Facebook to actually hitting their inbox, from when that lead hits their inbox or hits their phone via text message. Okay, so you want to schedule that live call and just assure them, trust me, you assure them that I've put in you through my qualification process to see if we're a good fit. Based off our conversation here, I like what I'm hearing. I think we would do very well together and we would crush a lot of business for you. I'm in here for the long haul, and I'm just not a fly-by marketer to make a couple grand off you. I want to create a long-term partnership that puts us past a year, because you just told me that you're seeing 50 clients a month. You want to be seeing 500. I'm 100% on board with that, and I'm fully involved. I want to be fully involved in your company to see how we can actually increase your employees, to find other employees, to, or maybe find another salesperson to take more calls, to take more leads, so you can grow and prosper and help more people with your product or service.